Could we please all be upstanding for the entrance of the bride? Thank you. Thank you. If everybody could take a seat, bride and groom to remain standing. Just stand a bit more in the middle for me. Okay, nice and close. So good afternoon everybody. Jo and Delia would like to thank you all for coming here today to celebrate the beginning of their new life together as husband and wife. It means a great deal for them to have you here on their special day and for you to share in their happiness. My name is Susan Yamanseth and I am the Deputy Superintendent Registrar for the London Borough of Waltham Forest. I will be conducting your ceremony. You have already met your Registrar, Christine, who will issue and present you with your all-important marriage certificate at the end of the ceremony. Before I start, could I please ask the bride and groom to confirm their names, starting with the bride?
Delia Jo Wedding.
The civil ceremony is in 3 parts. In the first part, I will explain about this room, which has been registered for marriages. All proceedings in this room are legal and binding. In the second part, you will both make your declarations stating that you are free to marry each other. And in the third part, you will say your contracting words, and that is the part when you marry each other. This venue, in which we are all now met, has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of 2 people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. Today, you will exchange vows of marriage which will unite you as husband and wife. These vows are a promise of lifelong commitment, giving your family and friends the opportunity to meet together in celebration of your happiness. May I have the witnesses come, please, and stand alongside bride and groom? Lovely, thank you. Nice and close. I now ask if any persons here present can show any just cause or lawful impediment why these 2 people may not be joined in matrimony. You should declare it now or forever hold your peace. Okay, I shall continue. I'm going to ask you both to declare your legal freedom to marry each other. So starting with the groom, please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
that
I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Jo Meerwold, may not be joined in matrimony to Delia Tufano. Repeat after me. I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Delia Tufano, may not be joined
matrimony.
to Jo Meerwold. Okay, so can the bride and groom face each other? You want to give your flowers to your witness? And you can hold hands as I unite you. You're now going to say your contracting words, and starting with the groom, please repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Jo, do take thee, Delia, to be my lawful wedded wife. Lovely. Delia, repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Delia,
to be present, Delia,
to witness that
I, Delia,
do take thee, Jo, to be my lawful wedded husband.
Wedded husband.
Perfect, lovely. Okay, so we have now come to the exchange of wedding rings. This is the traditional way of sealing the contract that you have just made. It is the unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love and is the outward sign of the lifelong promises that you have made to each other today. Lovely. So we have the rings.
The ring's the one with the diamond is mine.
Of course it is. So, do you want to hand it over to the groom? Guard it with your life. Okay, and you take your groom's. Okay. So yeah, hold it for now. So, okay. So do you want to take your bride's left finger? Just on the tip. Okay, and repeat after me. Looking at your lovely bride. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and commitment to our marriage.
and commitment to our marriage.
I promise to care for you
I promise to care for you
with love,
with love,
friendship
friendship,
and patience,
and patience,
to support and comfort you
to support and comfort you
through good times
through good times
and troubled times.
and troubled times.
I promise to respect and cherish you
I promise to respect and cherish you
and to be true always.
and to be true always.
These promises
These promises
I make to you
I make to you
for the rest of my life.
for the rest of my life.
Lovely. So, want to slip the ring on? Perfect. Okay. So, Delia, you want to take your groom's ring? Place it on the tip of his finger. Repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
of a symbol of my love
and commitment to our marriage.
and commit to our marriage.
I promise to care for you
I promise to care for you
with love,
with love,
friendship
friendship,
and patience,
and patience.
to support and comfort you
To support and comfort you
through good times
through good time
and troubled
and
times.
troubled time.
I promise to respect. I promise to respect and cherish you.
Sorry.
Bless. You need tissue, right? And to be true always. These promises
This promise
I make to you
I make to you
for the rest of my life.
for the rest of my life.
Lovely. Okay, just slip the ring on now. Yeah, I think she's going to be okay now. It's nearly over. Oh, bless. Okay. No more words. What are we talking now? Marriage is a commitment for life in which you can find and bring out the best in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves which binds them closer than any other spoken or written word can ever do. Today is a brand new beginning for you both, the start of a journey with moments to cherish. Under the laws of this country, you have made a solemn and binding contract of marriage with each other. This you have done in the presence of your family, your friends, your witnesses and us. So on behalf of Christine and myself, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations, you may kiss your bride.
Something in your eyes.
Congratulations to you both. Would you like to turn around? Can I just present it to you? Okay, I just wanted to say, can I wish you both a long and happy marriage?
Thank you very much.
Congratulations,
Thank you very
take care. Thank you everybody, thank you.
Makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been and how long I've been so alone. It feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows? Only time. Who can say why your heart sighs as your love flies? Only time. And who can say why your heart cries when your love lies? Only Who can say when the roads meet that love might be in your heart? And who can say when the day sleeps if the night keeps all your heart? Night keeps all your Who can say if your love grows as your heart shows? Only time. And who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. Who knows? Only time. Who knows? Only
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning.
Please welcome the newlyweds, the happy couple, Delia and you.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. That 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 tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off. I'm gonna win half the ball. Get down and go right and just move it on. Feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go where we at. Face down, moving on control. Fill up my cup. Muzzle top. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Just live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. 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 Tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off. Fill up my cup. Muzzle top. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. And do it. Do it.
Dear family and friends, dear everybody, my name is Bjarte and I am going to be your Toastmaster today. On behalf of Delia and you, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to celebrate the marriage of these two truly wonderful people. So dear friends and family from Italy, cari amici, benvenuti, felice di vederti. Come stai? Ti prego, perdonami. Kjære venner og familie fra Norge. Dette var litt lettere. Veldig hyggelig å se at så mange har kommet hit. Hjertelig velkommen. Dear family and friends, welcome to Delia and Jo's wedding. And dear Delia and you, congratulations. Some people are just meant to be together. And I have seen so many occasions how happy the pair of you make each other. Thank you very much for giving me the honor of being the Toastmaster on your very special day. This is an experience that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I've known both of you for more than 10 years, and when it comes to our friendship, I can say the only regret I have is that we'd never met earlier in life. It is a huge honor for me to call you both my dear friends, and I just have to say, Delia, you look absolutely fantastic today. Yeah. So, I will just say that I hope the day today will be as fantastic as the pair of you are. And again, congratulations to you both. Just a bit of practical information. When you all come in, you probably saw the bar just as you came in. There are also toilets in there. Just to let you know that the dinner, the starters are already out, which will be prawn cocktail. Dinner will be served along with wine and beer and soft drinks. Afterwards, there will be a possibility of going into the bar and purchase the drinks you would like then. The main dinner today is going to be fillet of chicken served with a white wine and mushroom sauce, roast potatoes, French beans, and battened carrots. There's also a vegetarian option with roasted bell peppers filled with mixed herb risotto, and for dessert we have black cherry cheesecake. It sounds very nice, doesn't it? If anyone would like to say something to the happy couple, please let me know, and I will put you on the list. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy yourself. Please enjoy this fantastic day, and join me when you raise your glasses. I borrowed my wife's glass. Sorry. To say congratulations and cheers for the newlywed couple. To Delia and you.
Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh.
Right, when the music stops and holding the hanky, then we now will take the flowers home. Are we ready? Come on, here we go. Keep passing it around. I'm watching you guys. Come on, don't change now. Come on, keep passing it around. Come on. Faster. Congratulations to the winners. You can take the flowers home with you at the end.
We've been talking about this moment for a few times in the car a couple of days ago, and I know he's been looking forward to this. Sort of. But no further ado, I can only imagine that he would be immensely proud now that he is in fact a married man. Please face you. I give the microphone to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the groom.
First of all, my wife and I would like to thank everyone for coming today. It means a lot to us to have you all here to share our special day. And a special thanks to everyone who had a long journey. I'm really pleased and honored to see all my childhood friends here today, who we kept a special relationship, even though we have long distances to see each other. We see each other every year, so I really appreciate that. My mom also deserves special praise for her financial and moral support. Well, probably most financial, but I would like to say a few words in Italian before I switch back to my Norwegian English, which is constantly corrected by Mr. Barber in the corner there on Mondays after football. Thanks, John. Grazie mille a tutti coloro che hanno compiuto il viaggio dall'Italia per celebrare la nostra giornata speciale. So let's start at the beginning. So April 2004, I got a new job in Norway, and a new chapter in my life was about to begin. Little would I know that my new job would only be a comma, and my first meeting with you 15.5 years ago would change my life forever. A few days before starting my new job, I went with my local football team, Chiddersubun, to a trip to London, as we usually do, just to drink and watch football. This was no different, and it was a Saturday night when the other players headed back home to the hotel early. As a youngster in the group, this was many years ago, I was the last man standing, and I headed back to the hotel on my own. On the way back to Piccadilly Circus, I was approached by the bouncer at Equinox nightclub. It's no longer. In Leicester Square, who recognized me from the night before. It was a long queue to get in, and I was meant to go to bed, but the bouncer insisted I could skip the queue and get in for free. So I did. The bouncer deserves a medal. Also a big thanks to Loredana, who took you out this night. Neither of us were supposed to be at this nightclub, but we're there, and you always said things happen for a reason. So, yeah. Inside the club, I saw this mysterious woman in the middle of the dance floor doing some sexy moves. Let's just say you had me at hello. I joined you on the dance floor, and I tried to copy your technique, with not much luck, I have to admit. Nevertheless, we danced out the whole night and we hit it off. Next thing, he invited me back to your place. But first, we had to get back to my hotel room to get my jacket. And there was my teammate sleeping. So I woke him up and introduced him, I don't know why really. Half asleep, he thought you were a Russian woman who I met in the middle of the night, leaving with. This was 2004, and people didn't keep their mobile very close, so I left mine at the nightstand. The next day, I still hadn't got back to the hotel room, and the rest of the group, they were going to see Arsenal against Man United. Which was supposed to be the highlight of the trip. Not for me in the end, as I missed the game, but I found love. There was no way of contacting me, and my roommate was worried I had been involved with the Russian mafia after seeing Delia. So he called my brother in Norway, asking if he heard anything about my whereabouts. That set off the jungle telegraph within my family, and soon after, my mom would know I had gone missing in London. And for those of you who don't know my mom, she can have a tendency to panic when she can't reach her children. This was no exception. And when the story had reached her, I'd been kidnapped by the Russian mafia. So a minute before she called Scotland Yard, luckily I came back to the hotel and the missing report was never filed. So Delia, we have very different characters. Quite the opposite, some would say. Or like fire and ice, me being ice. You have a Neapolitan temperament and passion. It has mellowed a little bit since we first met. But as soon as we're back in Pomigliano d'Arco, it all comes back. My first dinner with your family was a bit of a culture shock. And it became very clear it's not the one with the best arguments who wins the debate. It's the one who can shout loudest. Unfortunately, I've never been much of a shouter, but your sister-in-law, she wins all the arguments. Not to mention, I don't understand a word what you're saying. So while I like to analyze and research, you are very impulsive. An example of that is the first time you came to visit me in Norway. We had met 2 months ago, and on the second night, out of the blue, you said you were moving in with me. To stay with me in Norway. My heart skipped a few beats when he said that, but later we know that not 10 wild horses could keep you in Norway for a long time. And the next day, when I came back from work, you probably remember, the whole flat was covered in smoke. I didn't know you very well at the time, I knew you were smoking, but it was just too much smoke for you smoking. I realized what actually happened is you tried to cook. You had used my wall-hanging wok fryer, which was a plastic ornament. I almost burned down my flat. Thank you. tried to cook. About 3 days later, I wasn't much more successful. I almost cut off my index finger. I fell flat on the floor, concussion, while you ran outside the house to all the neighbors from door to door trying to contact someone because I was out on the floor, bleeding. Yeah, so we ended up in a A&E, and they didn't know if it was my head or my finger they had to fix. So that's a warning to every future dinner guest. You're not very good at cooking. And you probably want to bring a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit. I think the best idea would be to invite everyone over the next 2 weeks when your sister Maria is here, so they can have a proper dinner. You're a very selfless and caring person. You always put other needs ahead of yourself. You're such a hardworking person, and I'm looking forward to spending some more time with you when you put the foot off the foot off the gas. So Haki, please wait at least another year before she comes back. Not to mention you're a very social person. If I only had a penny for every time you smiled and nodded to a total stranger, and within 5 minutes they're telling the life story, we could retire now. If you didn't hate football, cooking and cleaning, you'd probably be perfect. You tend to see things through black and white glasses, where someone or something is either right or wrong. But I hope over the years I had some influence in you seeing a shade of grace occasionally. The first time you took me to Italy, we went to Sorrento, and I fell in love with the place. So almost 15 years later, I thought it would be the perfect place to propose. We were visiting your family, and I managed to convince you to come to Sorrento. Don't know how I need to convince you, but... So I booked a nice apartment in the middle of the city, and we had a romantic dinner, which was highly recommended on TripAdvisor. Unfortunately, the food was awful, so it put me off proposing in the restaurant. But I gave it another shot when we came back to the apartment, and I downed a lemonade beer. Things didn't exactly go as planned, as when I went down on my painful knee, all the bones in my body cracked, and you couldn't stop laughing when I actually proposed. After saying, "Are you serious?" It took too long time. My knee was so painful, but in the end you said yes. In hindsight, I wish I proposed 15 years ago, when my late father Øyvind and your parents, Michele and Elvira, were still alive. But I'm sure they watch us and have a tear in the eye as well. I will finish off now by handing the mic over to my best man Robin, who is a great salesman, so don't believe a word he says. However, he did organize an amazing stag do. But before I do so, I want you all to raise your glasses and join me in a taste for Delia. Salute.
Wow, thank you, Jon. That was moving. It was brilliant. It was fantastic. It really was. When it comes to the next speaker, I've actually been told by himself that his first introduction to you was when the groom actually kicked him in the face. It was in the playground and they were quite small, but even though the relationship might have had somewhat of a bumpy start, they are now the very best of friends. And I guess you kind of got your revenge for that playground incident when you dressed him up as a chicken and let all the friends to the stage to aim at him with the paintball guns. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the best man, Robin.
Thank you, Bjarte. Your beautiful speech. Perfect speech. Signore, signori. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce myself. To those who don't know me, my name is Robin, or Robin, or whatever. And I am the best man. For those who actually know me, I apologize. Before I begin my duty to give you or Joe an uncomfortable and embarrassing 20 minutes, I want to say thank you to you all for coming out and celebrating tonight. I've got to say it, ladies and gentlemen, does Delia not look astonishing tonight? Delia, sei molto bella e fantastica. Bellissima. Joe, you look alright. I'd like to start off by telling you all about Joe. He has so many attributes. He's charming, he's handsome, he's witty, he's punctual, structural, exceptional at all sports. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm having trouble reading your handwriting. Jokes aside, he's actually quite good at sports. I'm standing here today to talk about the amazing time that changed Joe's life forever. The day he met his soulmate, his true best friend, the person who is going to know and love him for the rest of his life. This happened about 38 years ago, the day you met me. And Ståle. 38 years having you as my best friend is an honor for me and Ståle. We've been three-piece, as we say in England, since the beginning. In addition to this honor, we also support the same football team from childhood, for the different reasons actually. So we have had the privilege to comfort and console each other for so many times and so many years. You may know, many of you, but being a Spurs supporter has been a strain and a pain for so many years, but at the same time, so joyful. Especially the last seasons. where we ended above Arsenal. We'll see. Our second love in life has given us laughter, tears, and heartache. But when I come to England, putting on the Tottenham slippers in your hall, which you lay out for me every time I come over, is truly special for me. And I have to take a picture of it every time. With a Tottenham cup of tea and the Tottenham slippers. I think I speak for many when I extend my gratitude and thanks for both Joe and Delia's hospitality and warmth. We feel so welcome when we come to visit. Your house is always open. And I love you both for this. Thank you. It's great to see so many new faces, which I've never seen before in my life. Probably I won't see some of you even again. But I hope to know a bit more after this night. So, with some disco dancing. And Joe has a special dance. Which we saw 2 weeks ago. It was fantastic. And as I'm a very good Italian speaker, Joe è fortunato ad averti per la sua sposa. Spero che tu via per sempre felici e contenti. I love you, dancers. I want you all to stand up. Raise your hand, your glass, I mean. Raise your hand, your glass, and give a toast to the newlywed couple. Fantastic couple. Salute. Skål. Thank you.
Well done, Robin. That was truly lovely. I just want to say, besides the bride, and maybe the bride's sister, I can probably not imagine any other lady or woman here tonight who will be as proud as the next speaker. She has now seen her youngest son marrying the love of his life. And I guess congratulations are in order, because now you have officially a new daughter-in-law as well. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you the mother of the groom, Eden.
I am Reidun, the groom's mother.
Yes.
Joe is my youngest son, my baby. He was a cute baby. I loved him strong and deeply. He was so small, and his dependence on me was a little scary. Joe was a clever and funny boy. He loved playing football and chess. 5-year-old years old, he won a chess match against the school principal. 12 years old, he won the Norwegian Championship. His two older brothers, Mattis and Rune, loved him and teased him, and so he learned to survive. He could be pretty stubborn. Rune remembered his temper tantrums. He had a lot of friends, and most of them are here today. Joe finished engineer education and has after that worked with gambling, odds compiling and trading. So the same story that he told. About 15 years ago he traveled with friends to watch a football match in London. He met Delia at the discotheque. They danced all night and he disappeared for 3 days. First time I met Delia, she said, you look like a mess. She took her scissors and cut my hair. Later, she was singing Pavarotti's Mama to me. I thought she was fantastic. She can melt the stone. Joe has changed from a boy to a man. Joe lost his father 2005. Delia lost her father 2006. Some years later, her mother died. I think Joe and Delia, I think they are with us today. Joe and Delia are close, both through sadness and happiness. Delia, I'm glad and proud to have you in the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think the groom's mum and the bride's mother-in-law deserves another round of applause. I think that was lovely. Kjempeflott, lady. When it comes to the next speaker, I think actually the best way to introduce him is that I want to say that he is not afraid to take on a war. He will take on a war if he is treated unfairly or anyone near to him or his friends is treated unfairly. So, when the venue for our weekly football sessions was threatening to throw us out, he basically went to war. And when I say went to war, I mean he went to war. He even forged a relationship with the shadow Prime Minister to keep us playing football on a Monday night. And of course, he won. He always wins. Yes, he says. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make my way over to the corner there. And the next speaker is going to be the man who organizes everything for us on a Monday night, because every Monday night we exercise and play football, and then we throw it all away by going to the pub afterwards. But it's all in the steady leadership of Mr. John Barber, who will say a few words on behalf of the Monday night gang. Please, sir, go along.
How do I follow that introduction? But, Jo and Delia, many, many congratulations. On behalf of the Sobel five-a-side footballers, we wish you many, many years of blissful marriage, health and happiness. You're a wonderful couple. Thank you also for this gorgeous soap. On Monday night, the footballers will use it. We'll go to the Tollington pub afterwards, and for once, we'll smell lovely. But finally, a message from the five-a-side footballers to Delia, not to Jo, so Jo, don't you listen to this bit. This is a message from the five-a-side footballers to Delia. Delia, we've played with Jo five-a-side football for many, many years. We've tried him in many positions, and he's been rubbish in all of them. We wish you more success.
Well done, John. When it comes to the last speaker, I want to just say that good friends, they are truly a blessing. And I can see why you speak so fondly of some of his childhood friends, all of them actually. Because I had the pleasure to meet them in Norway a few weeks ago. And it's no wonder to me why both you and Delia would cherish your friendship so much, because you really are a special bunch of guys. So the next speaker is one of you's best friend from his childhood. So I'll pass the mic on to you, Ståle. Please, go ahead.
I was planning to make a toast, or like a short speech, or well, maybe it's going to be a long speech. I really, what this will be depends on your patience, really. So here it goes, okay? You loyal, honest, funny, caring, handsome. Okay, but enough about me. I'm here to talk about the groom and his lovely wife. Dear Jo, dear Delia, congratulations on your big day. It has been and it is a great joy to be here with you and to celebrate your love and with your friends and your family. Growing up, we were three very special friends, you and Robin. Many kids have a best friend, we were three. And he just held a speech which I didn't know he was going to hold, but it was very similar to what I was planning to do. So I had to sort of compensate a bit. So I had to put out some of his parts and put in some other new parts. But my plan was at least to give you a short backdrop as to who I am. My name is Ståle, and I've had the honor of being your friend for almost 40 years. We met when we were about 4 years old, and the introduction to Robin, which was given by your best man, your Toastmaster, was really about me. The first time we met, this is no joke, our first encounter, and my first memory of you, is you sitting on the top of a climbing rack in the kindergarten, and we were 4 years old. And I climbed up to talk to you, and you, being scared and all, kicked me in the face. I fell down. Thanks, mate. However, we survived this first meeting and proved perhaps that first impressions not necessarily are illustrative of a person. Later, I had to fight my right to walk through your hood in order to visit you, and you to come down to the civilized part of our neighborhood to visit me. And a lot of big boys wanted to make little boys' lives miserable. And I remember we were tied to posts, thrown stones at, and regularly being lifted by the neck. This is not a joke, by some of the older boys. But we survived, and the humiliating neck lifting did unfortunately not increase your height, but it probably helped us form us both into the cold, bitter, and quite fast men I believe we are today. But I must say, strange enough, this East LA upbringing, we became the best of friends. Spent our remaining childhood playing a lot of football, running late for school, skiing, getting up again, but also eventually being some kick-ass, which I believe was the normal stuff in the late 80s in small town Norway. It was really a great time, and we still have a lot of friends and enemies we made back then, today. When I was 13, my family and I moved to Bangladesh of all places, and you and Robin actually came down to visit me there, and we also went to Nepal and Thailand. So this was a strong friendship. And my almost, I would say, brotherly friendship with the two of you was the reason why I moved back to Hønefoss a year before my family had planned, and also took my last years of high school there instead of in Oslo. Our friendship meant a huge deal back then, and it still does, some 20 years later. We don't meet up as often as we used to, but when we do, it's like we're right back at the place where we were kids or teenagers. It's a beautiful and perhaps slightly odd thing. We play, we drink, we argue about who was best at playing, for example, football or basketball when we were 18. And who was best at sports and still is, seems an everlasting important topic for middle-aged engineers and lawyers. Engineer. What was it to become of a chess nerd who was all into sports? By the way, you should see you present. I know your doctor parents were deeply worried. However, you took a degree in computer engineering, and you ended up in London, as we all know, setting bets on most Norwegian sports, of course. For you, I think it was living the dream, and it probably still is. And then you met Delia, and when I wrote this speech, I really didn't know the details about how we met Delia. We knew it was a nightclub, we knew it was sort of like a scandal. However, we were not given the details. Now I know, and I appreciate that story. But this was 15 years ago approximately, and we understood back then that returning to Norway would become less an option for our friend. You had a house, eventually you sold that house, you bought a new house, it was the other way around. You bought a house in Delhi, and then you sold your house in Norway, you cut the moorings, and here we are. So it's become an Englishman, I'm sorry to say. And Delia, a very special toast to you, our Neapolitan fireworks. You look fantastic, as everyone is saying, but you really truly do look fantastic. Mamma mia. As a cold-hearted Norwegian, I must say, you live up to the dream, the best dream of how fiery, warm, and fun Italian women are, or at least ought to be. Thank you for making our good friend happy, for making him the lovely, chaotic, romantic, and generous home he deserves. He's very lucky to have you, and you're lucky to have him. Finally, the toast I promised, to love, laughter, and happily ever after. To Delia and Jo, your fairy tale is only beginning.
Is for the way you and me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love and make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
Your bride and groom. Let's have 3 big cheers for your bride and groom. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And one for luck. Hip hip! Lovely. All right. If you'd like to take your seats.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. Listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Sei la mia donna, la forza delle onde del mare. Cogli i miei sogni, i miei segreti, molto di più. Spero che un giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnato diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi. E siamo sempre bambini, ma nulla è impossibile. Stavolta non ti
please come on the dance floor and join your bride and groom for the next song. Come on. Let's see you now. Come and join your bride and groom on the dance floor. Oh, baby. You give me just a taste of love to build my hopes upon. You know you got the power, girl, to keep me holding on. So now you got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me, oh baby. Though you close to me, seem so far apart. Maybe given time, you'll have a change of heart. If it takes forever, girl, then I'll prepare to wait. The day you give your love to me won't be a day too late. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. To you, I guess I'm just a clown who thinks you up beside me down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Give me just a taste of love to fill my hopes apart. Know you got the power, girl, to keep me holding on. So now you got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me, oh baby. We are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby. Oh baby, yes I need you, baby. We are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby. You are everything, oh baby. Can't you see? You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby. Oh baby, you are everything. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get on.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out, and losing all control.
Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my god.
Like oh my God.
Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town.
Paint the town.
We'll shut it down.
Shut it down.
Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rockin', don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Check, Delia. That's it.